Just real quick, I just want to say that I have a sort of soft, hard stop at around 7:30.
Okay.
Um, Maybe we should talk about some news.
Okay.
I just wanted to steer. It's our anniversary tonight, so
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
thank you.
congratulations.
What happens when three high school friends reunite during a Trump apocalypse? I'll tell you what happens. They do a podcast, little buddy.
It's the three little piggies, quiet piggies.
You are watching Generation Exile.
That is astounding. I love it. You know what else is astounding?
What's that?
A vote that goes through the House 427 to
That is
1.
astounding.
Oh, we're back. We're back to everybody on the same page. You know, Trump says, oh, you guys should vote for this bill. I do have to say, because I feel especially vindicated, and I was dying to bring this up tonight, you know it. Does anybody know who the one vote
Yes,
was
I
in
do.
the House? Who voted?
I do.
Oh, okay. It was last week's Dick Move
yes.
of the Week winner, Representative Clay Higgins from Louisiana.
Yeah. That guy likes pedophiles?
This is what he looks like, by the way,
Yeah.
just so you know.
He looks
guy
like a
just-
stock character out of like Deadwood.
Yeah.
Like that guy would show up in an episode, right?
Yeah, no, when I
This
was
fucking
doing
guy.
the last edit, when we were talking about Clay Higgins, I thought it might be fun to just point out other ways in which he's a dick. I ended up not doing it because I was like, I'm just going too far afield here. But yeah,
Right.
well, it was just
Rabbit
like I
hole,
was
Clay
spinning
Higgins
a
hour.
lot of wheels for like a 20-second infographic that wasn't going to be funny. It was just like, hey, this guy that we just called a dick is a dick, so right.
Right.
But
More
yeah,
dick.
he's a bad person. He used to be a law enforcement officer and resigned after being investigated for, I want to say he smacked a prisoner while like interrogating him, and then like fudged the details in his paperwork and lied in his paperwork. So
Yeah.
not a good man.
Yeah.
No, sounds terrible.
Well,
Just like the kind of guy that would vote against releasing the Epstein
he
files.
told a reporter that the bill was poorly written and supports an endeavor that's contrary to longstanding criminal justice procedures in America. So I have opposed it on that basis. He's an asshole.
It's Clay. Asshole of the week. Asshole of the week. That's Clay. It's Clay. Asshole of the week. That's Clay. It's Clay.
Did you see him strong arm the protester or whatever? Did you see this video?
Yep, I've seen him strong arm the protester.
Really?
Also, he was involved in the Matt Gaetz shakedown when Matt Gaetz was the holdout vote in a
Oh,
Kevin
yeah.
McCarthy, vote. This guy was the one like fighting and screaming on the floor. So he's like a little unhinged.
Yeah.
He's one of many unhinged.
Here, Mike, I'll show you this. You see the screen?
This is
Clay Higgins on
that's
the
Clay
left,
Higgins?
the dude on the right. Yeah,
He's the
the
bald
dude
guy.
on the right
Yep.
was filming him with his phone.
Get this on video. Get this on video. This is assault.
Get off me.
This
What are you
is
trying to do,
assault.
Clay Higgins? No, you're out. You're out. You're out. You're out.
See?
You're out. Aren't you a congressperson touching me? Get off me.
Somebody video this. Get this on video.
You can take the guy off the force, but you can't take the force out of the guy.
Law enforcement is just in his blood, Dave. You know, he
I don't like the
he fights
the
crime
sort of-
wherever he goes.
the amped up violent cop move that's going on that we're watching, but I'm equally like annoyed by like the sort of spectator screechy voice saying like that woman annoys me
You know,
too.
I wouldn't want to like
So-
listen to her on
It's
headphones
pretty
as I'm
annoying.
drifting off to sleep, but she raised a good point. It was assault.
I feel like she was complicit.
I wouldn't
This
have
is-
her leave my voicemail message, but she is making a very germane point.
I feel like some of this shit, some of this is performative. I think that's what I'm
Oh, yeah.
thinking or saying. Like You know what I mean? Like if you show up at an event and you're trying to get the go to someone, then like some of it, what happens is like performative, and they clearly got to the guy. So kudos
Yeah.
for getting to Clay Higgins.
Well, speaking
They
of
pushed this button.
performative, how performative is this whole vote in the first place? And the Senate
Yeah.
didn't the Senate vote? Yeah, like as soon as
Yeah.
it comes here, we're in. They
Right.
didn't want to
So,
touch it. They didn't want to
uh,
touch it.
Chuck Schumer raised the idea of like an immediate vote, or what, I forget what the terminology for it is, and they all were like, "Yep, let's do it." And then afterwards, Mike Johnson was
Yeah.
angry with John Thune because he was hoping that they would,
Call it out.
fuck around with
Yeah.
the
Change
bill,
kick
change
back,
it.
Yeah.
send it back.
You see that little walk and talk interview with Johnson where he's like, I was expecting it to come back with amendments. I just don't know. Huh. I got the vapors.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
I think like there's a setup for a move that's going to happen that's going to anger the whole country. I don't know if it's the DOJ level, but these files are either not coming out at all or are held.
Yeah.
They're held up because of the
Wait,
investigation.
Before you
that
say
was
anything, I was going to propose that we do like a betting pool on what the reason is for them not coming out.
Oh, that's brilliant. Yep.
So,
Yeah.
well, here are a few of the reasons. One,
Right.
the investigation. Right, the DOJ just launched an
Yes.
investigation into Democrats.
Right.
Which is like, what are we doing?
Right.
So
Somebody's
that's a
gotta
very
check out
strong one.
Clinton.
I mean,
Somebody's gotta check
honestly,
out
somebody
Clinton
does have to check
and
out
Epstein.
So they got 30. They got 30 days, by the way, of more. Like nothing happens quick in this in the Congress. Like we've waited like years for this, and now it's another 30 days for the DOJ to get their act together before releasing the files. So Pam Bondi and company have 30 days. So that's one. Two is Trump signed it to leave his desk, but he could also just executive order them to not, like for some we'll
Right.
call that the weird option. Three is they're so redacted that whatever we do see it, we don't see it.
Yeah.
It's all blackened
It's
out.
gonna be all
In which
magic
case-
marker.
We're not getting the Epstein files. So is there another option?
Yeah, the ones we
Yeah.
haven't talked about. You know, there could
Well, like
be
that
any
other
number
one.
of things. Like
Yeah, the other one. What was the other one again? Those are the three that I'm sort of thinking are the clear subterfuge to us seeing the Epstein files. So
There was,
if I have to
you know
pick
what,
which one,
there was some loophole.
I think it's
there
probably
was some loophole
redacted.
too, that's in there that sort of gave Pam Bondi the discretion that for under like some set of circumstances. I shouldn't even mention it because I don't fucking remember what it is. But
yes. No, I remember what you're talking about. I think that one falls into the the DOJ is investigating, so we can't release the files. I think
Right.
that's kind of adjacent to that. I'll go with the redacted though for picking.
all right, I'm gonna go
Yeah.
with active investigation unless Mike wants to arm wrestle for it.
Yeah,
fight you for that.
I mean,
can,
Mike's.
can I get everything else?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's what you did. You got the unknown Trump
Yeah.
Hail Mary.
Yeah.
All other variables.
All right.
Yep.
Yeah.
Trump Hail Mary.
that's
My money's
it.
going
Yeah.
on that. My money's on.
Lock and load.
It's gonna be surprising, but it's neither.
This is
of
the
those
equivalent of
obvious
putting it
things.
all on red.
I made I felt like so angry about it last night that my rage manifested as an Irish folk song about Pam Bondi.
My rage
I
often
saw that.
manifests as
That
Irish
was-
folk
that was
songs.
charming.
Oh.
I get that inclination.
I was just thinking like Pam Bondi, oh Pam Bondi, and then it like all of a sudden I was like, oh Pam Bondi, that's a great name for an Irish folk song. And then it's like I was rhyming things with Bondi, so the song is like, oh Pam Bondi, is this investigation still on D? Like not good rhymes, but like funny ones. And the song came out really good. Like Suno just nailed it. So that was my video today. But yeah, that's where my anger lies with the DOJ and all these complicit assholes that are just bending to Trump's will. They're protecting a guy who's clearly up to no good.
How can anyone in their right mind trust whatever comes out? Redacted. I mean, there's no trust with the Department of Justice. So we all know that Pam Bondi is a puppet of Trump. How can you believe anything that they put
He's
out?
his she
You know,
was his personal
it's
attorney,
just-
right? I wonder if he still has her on retainer.
she's the one who got the Trump University.
Oh yeah, she had that thrown out or
You
something.
know, he got him.
Yeah.
She got him out of trouble for that. Yeah. So
And then did you hear
listen,
Trump today? He's talking about he didn't say
hanging.
Wait,
yes.
what did he say?
Yes.
Yeah.
He's punishable by death was what he said.
Yeah.
Is that the kind? There was a group of Democratic congressmen who all had military intelligence service
Right.
in their background, and they made some kind of video, Jer, right?
Yep.
Basically, encouraging those actively serving to stand up and not take part in any illegal activities if you're asked to do so. And based on that, Trump said that
He
was
said
traitorous.
sedition.
He said
Call it
sedition.
Yeah, sedition.
And that
Punishable
kind
by
of behavior
death.
should be punishable by death.
The
How do you like
refusing
them
or
apples?
the speech. No, I mean
No, the Congress.
No,
The speech.
you had Elisa Slotkin from Michigan, Mark Kelly from Arizona, Jason Crow, Colorado, Chris DeLuzio, Chrissy Houlihan, and Maggie Goodlander, all of whom were veterans of the military or intelligence community. And they made a
but
video.
I'm saying, is he saying
which
their actions are punishable by death?
yes,
Yeah, he wants to hang 6. He actually on Truth Social, someone said we should hang them like that's what George Washington would have done,
and he retweeted it. Yeah.
Retweeted that.
Yeah.
It said hang them in big letters with like one of those. What's that red cross? It's not like the Red Cross. It's like an old Crusader cross.
Oh, like the
Well,
Iron
it wasn't
Cross?
my idea. Somebody else said hang them. I didn't say hang them. That
yeah.
was somebody else's idea. I
the
just
Iron
retweeted
Cross. If you're throwing an Iron Cross up, you're
Nah,
borderline white
You're
nationalist.
pretty much a white nationalist.
Am I wrong
at
on
this
that?
point. I mean, at this point, the American flag means you're a
I mean,
white
it's-
nationalist.
Is there some sort of
Yeah,
like non-Nazi thing that the Iron Cross is good for or represents that I'm just not aware
Yes,
of?
the Red Baron when he's fighting Snoopy.
Yeah, that's
That's it.
it's still German.
That's
But that
the
was like a
only-
German.
yeah, World War
pre-Hitler
I instead of
German?
World
Yeah.
War II.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Got it. Yeah. I mean, I thought it was a Crusader relic. Like it's something that Pete Hegseth has tattooed on his body.
It almost looks a little Celtic.
Yes, it has that kind of vibe.
Unfortunately, we have no way of ever knowing.
Mystery of mysteries.
Well, I got so angry about the hanging thing because it's so like it's almost such a cross of the line that these other Republicans are not saying anything about
And
it.
then, meanwhile, this is the same week he's saying let's hang these American Democratic senators that he has MBS at the White House, the head of
Oh, yeah.
Saudi Arabia. And did you hear him berate?
Yes, I wanted to
the
talk.
Yes.
I
reporter
wanted to
that
talk about
asked-
that.
Yeah.
Let's
Okay.
talk about that. I'll pass it
Um,
to you, Dave.
Well,
Well, he called Quiet Piggy was the first
This-
thing he
that
did,
was a
right? Quiet Piggy.
different
actually-
reporter.
But this was
yeah.
a different reporter.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
different reporter.
She
different
asked a question
situation.
about the murder of
But,
Khashoggi, and he berated her on that. I'll definitely throw that clip in post.
And Your Royal Highness, the U.S. intelligence concluded that you orchestrated the brutal murder of a journalist. 9/11 families are furious that you are here in the Oval
Who you
Office.
with? Who
Why
you-
should Americans
Who
trust
you
you?
with?
And the same to you, Mr. President.
Now, who are you with?
I'm with ABC News, sir.
You with who?
ABC News, sir.
Fake news, ABC fake news, one of the
But the
worst,
question is
one of the
legitimate,
worst
sir.
in the business. But I'll answer your question. As far as this gentleman is concerned, he's done a phenomenal job. You're mentioning somebody that was extremely controversial. A lot of people didn't like that gentleman that you're talking about. Whether you like him or didn't like him, things happen. But he knew nothing about it, and we can leave it at that. You don't have to embarrass our guest by asking a question like that.
He was suggesting that it's embarrassing. You're trying to embarrass this man, and that
Right,
nobody
and
really
things
liked
happen.
Khashoggi, and that
Yeah.
he had it coming. Yeah, things happen.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was, and they did some sort of hand jive too. Trump was doing like a hand jive with MBS. I don't know if you saw that also.
And Trump doesn't give a fist pump. See, I grabbed that hand. I don't give a hell where that hand's been. I grabbed that hand.
so glad you guys saw that because I had to get that out too because that pairs so beautifully for this week's hypocrisy with a side of more hypocrisy.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, and then she followed up with a question about the Epstein files. And God, like I got so fucking pissed when I watched this, and he referred to her as insubordinate.
Yeah.
It's not the question that I mind, it's your attitude. I think you are a terrible reporter. It's the way you ask these questions. You start off with a man who's highly respected, asking him a horrible, insubordinate, and just a terrible question.
First thing was like, bitch, you work for me.
Right.
The whole
Yeah.
fucking point is that the press is not subordinate to
Yeah.
our elected leader. They very much ask questions and say things that may be uncomfortable to answer. They're
Right,
not all
exactly.
softballs.
And also, he works for us. There's no subordination. And if he was talking about
He hasn't
MBS, then it's like, what insubordinate? He's no one to us. Like, he doesn't rule over us, or does he? You know? Yeah.
It's not America
No,
first.
it drove me nuts. And also the straight misogyny of the whole thing. Like, he hates women so much. It's so clear.
The America First people are forced to watch him on like a weekly basis with a different Gulf state, Arab leader selling pieces of America.
We're forced to watch different despicable dictators being embraced by our leader, who
Vetted.
we were hoping would be a symbol of democracy for the entire world and lead by example. Instead, he celebrates and embraces people like Putin, literally rolling out the red carpet for him, shutting down an impudent, insubordinate free press in the White House when they ask very, very germane questions about the foreign visitor. This is sick shit. This isn't what the president should be doing.
They also, by the way, tweeted out an image of him, like, and MBS giving thumbs up, and the caption was "new non-NATO ally." It's like, why would you be proud of that?
Yeah. And I don't think it's such a great idea to give them F-35s. Yeah, you get to close a deal, but I mean, Israel has had a lot of success defending itself, not due to a small part, in fact, that because they have the F-35s. Does a lot to get them the air superiority against their neighbors. I'm not saying that Saudi Arabia is Iran, but China could get their hands on that stuff. It raises security risks that Trump doesn't care about because he gets to call it a deal, a done deal.
Yeah. He adds another country he stopped a war from his lie list of countries he stopped war. I'm sick of that guy on CNN, Harry Enton, who does like a segment on CNN about the polls. So like one day it'll be like, Trump's approval rating is really low.
Yeah.
This is the lowest it's ever been. And then the next day it's like, Trump's foreign policy is better than Bush and better than... It's like someone at like a horse race who's like calling the winner like when the race starts. It's like you're reporting on like the insignificant middle of every story, and like it's getting news and headlines for whoever's favored. And it's like, stop doing that, asshole. Like, what are you doing? Like his foreign policy is better than Bush, like from last week when he said that he signed a peace deal and the country's still fighting. Like, what the fuck are you reporting?
Propaganda.
Stop that shit.
Well, when you assemble a cabinet that looks more like a meeting of Kim Jong-un's sycophants, constantly praising him and effusively claiming how great the dear leader is, we're moving in the wrong direction. Speaking about moving, Dave, I think it's about time we wrap here, don't you think?
Hey, happy anniversary. Is that what you said it was?
Yeah.
What anniversary is it?
Just the first.
Mazel tov.
Paper?
Yeah. I don't know. But I'm very excited to have been with her for a year.
Yeah, that's a barometer. That's a great milestone. So congrats to both of you. We're very happy for you both.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
And we'll be in touch.
You are watching Generation Exile.
I really hate that sad loser, Mr. Newberger.
Who, me?